cavemen, the beginning of the human race. Mysterious beings paving the way for mankind. Neanderthals are the first known cavemen to exist, and a cloud of mystery surrounds them. How did they communicate? How did they survive in the unforgiving wilderness? Were they really civilized beings, or were they just another species of ape? I am Augustine Morgan Guthrie, and I am going to find out. General facts. Homo neanderthalis was the first fossil hominin discovered. Today, we have thousands of fossil specimens from hundreds of sites across Europe. This record is remarkable because it includes individuals of all ages, from premature fetuses to the elderly. The first two Neanderthal discoveries were infant remains found near Ingers, Belgium by Charles Skemmering in 1829, and a skull discovered at Furby's quarry, Gibraltar's, in 1848. These were not recognised as remarkable findings for many years. In 1856, workers at the Fulda Cave in the Neander Valley, Germany, discovered a partial human skeleton and passed it to the local naturalist Johann Fuhlrott. The skull's unusual features convinced him that he had found a fossil human, and in collaboration with the autonomous Hermann Schaffhausen, the finding was published in 1857. 7 years later, geologist William King suggested the name Homo neanderthalis. From then on, discoveries of Homo neanderthalis were made regularly, and in 1936, paleontologist Charles Freypoint correctly identified the Ingers infant, aka Neanderthal infant. Neanderthals died out 30 to 50,000 years ago. Stereotypical cavemen supposedly communicated in short grunts and moans. However, new research now suggests that Neanderthals may have whiled away their hours in their caves in conversation. Scientists who have been examining DNA found in Neanderthal bones have discovered that the now extinct species have a language gene that is only found in modern humans. Also, the point was proven when a Neanderthal hyoid bone was found at the Kibara caves in Israel. The hyoid bone is a small bone that holds the root of the tongue in place, a requirement to human speech, and, therefore, its presence seems to imply some ability to speak. Neanderthals' clothing tastes were very practical. After hunting and killing an animal, nothing went to waste. The skin, hide, or fur of the animal would be wrapped loosely around the body, instead of cutting and sewing like we do today. The modern dietary regime, known as the Paleolithic diet, is based on what was thought to be what Neanderthals consumed. Neanderthals were presumed to eat a diet of ancient wild plants and animals, including wild berries, nuts, and wild grains. The Neanderthals were skilled hunters of large game such as bison and deer, and the animal remains recovered from their sites suggest that they had a diet rich in raw and cooked meat. Neanderthals hunted mammoths, young saber-toothed tigers, bisons, deer, wild ox mountain goats, and cave bears. This can be deduced from the cave paintings, which are believed to show the lifestyle of the cavemen and the bones of animals found at their sites. Neanderthals often made their houses out of mammoths, tusks, and bones, but they only did this when they wanted to be protected from the wind. Otherwise, they would find caves to sleep in. The pictures and drawings found in their caves were thought to be drawings of the animals they had killed and taken the caves from. The pictures also indicated the animals they hunted. Neanderthals were the first non-humans to bury their dead. At Les Moustiers in France, a teenage Neanderthal boy was found buried, and in Tashiktash, a young Neanderthal child was also found with 6 pairs of ibex horns arranged in a circle around his head. It seems that Neanderthals intentionally buried their dead, but as almost any fact about Neanderthals is shrouded in mystery, we cannot be certain. They controlled fire, expertly made stone tools, were proficient hunters, lived complex social groups, and buried their dead. The discovery of the remains of an adult male Neanderthal with severely deformed arm bones, suggesting a major disability perhaps since childhood, suggests that they may have taken care of their sick. Neanderthals also appeared to have lived in small family groups with interaction between families. There has been evidence that Neanderthals might have practiced cannibalism during periods of starvation. Neanderthals were mysterious creatures that paved the way for mankind. Though there have been many discoveries throughout history about these creatures, we are still uncertain about how they lived and behaved. Hopefully, in the future, we will discover and uncover more about these amazing people. For now though, we hope you learn more about their complicated lives through this documentary. When you think of cavemen, think of me!